Greetings, NFGL. Your Commissioner Sam Bushman here. With the month of May coming to a close, it's time for another Fireside chat. Firstly, I want to congratulate John Smith. For the third month in a row, he's gotten first place in the High Score Challenge, making him a clear forerunner for the champion of the NFGL. Now, while he might have a nice tidy buffer of lead right now in the points, that won't give him a whole lot once we go into the month of July, for as you recall, that will be the playoffs. And the way the playoffs are going to work is the half of the NFGL participants that have the highest scores will be competing together to be the champion through some high score challenge for them. And the lower half of the scoring half of the NFGL participants will be playing a different game, the loser of which will be the Sacco. And while on that subject, keep in mind that the month of June is going to be the last month to actually try to earn points from the season sets. As such, if you got games you want to play, or if there's a season set you've been eyeing that's available, now's the time. And lastly, with the season in its last couple months, we're going to be heading into the off-season afterwards. And I was curious what the participants of the NFGL would like to see. Maybe mechanics to experiment with, or additional content that I could generate. I plan on personally doing a series of video reviews just to improve my camera work, my acting in front of the camera, lighting, sound editing, all the things that go into making a good review, maybe even improving the format of the review itself. That's just one thing, and that's clearly what I'm going to be getting out of this. Maybe there's something that you out there playing would like to see. Maybe I could experiment with the way high score challenges are working. Maybe there's some other mechanic or something that's missing. It could be very difficult trying to make the NFGL work, given that people have a finite amount of time and a finite amount of attention. And usually kind of the waning of an interest we see is the first month or two, people are very interested. As it's been a year, the novelty of the NFGL is back, but then as people get busy and there's responsibilities, that interest kind of drops. And then probably the last month we'll see a rise again in interest as people realize that's coming to an end and they want to get what they can out of the season before it ends. But regardless, it's always been a challenge to try to keep a consistent level of interest and participation from everybody. And I understand it's not going to happen, but it's a goal of mine, so I want to try to work towards it as much as possible. As such, if there's anything that I can experiment with, the off-season might be the time to do it. I'll certainly be looking to make changes to the way the website works and other technologies to try to help automate some of the upkeep, because as you might have noticed, especially with this month, if I'm not on my game all the time, stuff can get delayed. So if there's anything you'd like to see or anything you want to experiment with, or questions or comments, feedback, please let me know. I'm more than happy to listen and make improvements where necessary. That's all I have. We've got only a couple months left, so hopefully people are enjoying this. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing what season sets you try to go for, what your lineups are, and just what you think in general, what you like about your games. Till then, cheers.